Okay, y'all. What's up? What's up? Hey, Brittany. Hey, Leah. Today, we are going to be going over the first 10 things you need to do in order to start a business in order. The reason I am doing this free class today is because I know a lot of my clients' issue is the order to do things. So it's not that you can't scavenge Google or ask somebody, like, what should I be doing? It's what order do you do these things, okay? Because if you do that first, then that might throw that off and then you might spend some money naming or doing something that was wrong. So today we're going to be going over the order. My checklist for starting a business is about, let's just look at it. These are definitely number one. It's about 40 things on the checklist. So I'll be doing a part 2, 3, and 4 on live. And I do have this business checklist, which is a part of my mentorship. If you join, I have my mentorship available on my website. It's moneyupstairs.com. And you will get a free ebook with this checklist, and I'll give you directions. So we're going to get started. At the same time that this is a class, it's also a Q&A. So if you have a question while I am telling you what to do, then just go ahead and ask it in the comments. If they show me y'all comments today, because y'all know the other day they was acting a fool. So I was kind of feeling like, what we doing? Like, what's going on? Like, why y'all not showing their comments? So I'm going to double check, but we're going to get started right from the beginning, okay? So the very, very first thing you need to do in order to start a business, if you've decided, hey, you know what? I'm tired of my dead-end job. I'm tired of not being able to travel when I want. I'm tired of not being able to buy what I want. And you have like a business idea in your head. Before you even get started on the business, the very first thing you have to do is work on personal development. So write that down. Number 1 is personal development. Because the minute you decide that you're going to step out on faith and become a business owner, we have to make sure that you're okay. That you're okay mentally, that you're confident enough to start the business, that you don't have any deep-rooted problems that may manifest out in your business. So we want to work on personal development. How do you work on personal development? Working on your schedule, working on your attitude, working on yourself, self-reflection. It could be for you, it could be working on your faith. It may be your physical appearance, getting into the gym. It could be money blocks, barriers. It could be your environment. Maybe you're trying to move. When you are getting ready to start this business, first thing will be personal development. And I do have a mini personal development ebook that's also part of my mentorship. So if you join as a mentor, you'll get the personal development book. But we're going to go over a couple of things in that personal development, no more than a minute or two. Motivation is extremely important for personal development, right? So if you are not listening to anybody, I highly recommend Eric Thomas. He is my favorite. He is my go-to. I listen to him every morning. Super motivational. He's going to make you get up off your ass, okay? He's going to make you get up, all right? I also listen to different podcasts, especially business. So you want to make sure that you are indulging as much as possible on things that are helping you grow. I'm not saying that Future's next album is not helping you grow, okay? Because Future's next album, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for it. I was at the concert. I don't give if they but if I'm cleaning my house, I prefer to have a podcast playing. If I'm driving in the car, I prefer to have an ebook playing. Maybe on the way home, I can turn on a little, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, a few jams. But taking into consideration that your growth in business will stem from personal development. How developed you are as a man, as a woman, as a person. If you're evil, if you're jealous-minded, those things are going to carry over into your business. You know if you're a jealous-minded type of person. If you want to break that spirit, you need to start clapping for other people. So when things come down your timeline that you want and it's not you, like it. Comment it. Because the things that you show interest in the world and into the universe, they'll begin to surround around you instead of repelling against it. Oh, that should be me. How did she do that? Oh, that should be me. How did he already get that already? Or this, that, and that. I went to school with her. How she do that? When you project those feelings and that type of energy out, then those things will come back, okay? So, number 1. That's right, Crystal. That's right. Number 1, personal development. Before I move on to number 2, I'm going to leave the floor open if somebody has a question. for about 30 seconds. And then if not, we're going to pip on to number 2. An exact order. And if you think you're going to skip number 1, if you think you're going to skip number 1, and you think that you're going to start working on this business and then start fixing yourself later, you got nothing coming. I promise you it don't work like that. I promise you. Woo! Y'all, I just don't want my laptop today. Okay, hold on, because I got to drop something behind y'all. There we go. Oh, no, that's not. There we go. Stay right there. Okay. You stay where you at, huh? Okay. Let me make sure. All right, no questions for number 1? All right, y'all. So we're moving on to number 2. The second thing you need to do in order to start your business or start a business in exact order so you don't have any guesswork. The second thing you need to do. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Shanora. Is figure out your why and purpose for that business. That is number 2. So when you're figuring out your why and your purpose, I'll pull some of my questions up that I do go over. And y'all already know what I'm about to say. In my mentorship with my people, I'll pull up a few questions. But finding your why and purpose is basically why you opening this business. Why are you opening it? Is it a profitable business model? Are you up for it health-wise? What legacy are you trying to leave behind? Things like that. So you want to know your why. Because if you don't know why you're opening the business when the business is failing, and I don't mean literally like you're failing, but that's not even a good word. When the business isn't doing well, when the money isn't generating like normal, will you have something to stand on to keep you from closing it? Because if you work a good job and your job is paying bread and your business not doing what it's supposed to do, you may not have no motivation to do it. But if your business is because that you want to spend some money because somebody in your family has cancer and you're the one who pays for their treatments, then that may be a reason that regardless if you're having a slow month with that cupcake business, you're going to go ahead and still push forward to that cupcake business. If you're just opening a business to show off, if you're just opening a business to get back at your ex, if you're just opening a business to do something that your old ex-best friend did to get back at her, you'll have no purpose. You'll have no handle in your business, and you don't have nothing to get you through the bad days, the bad months, the struggles, the hard times. So we want to find a purpose and a why. I am going to give you a couple of questions that you should answer. So you see how we are. We haven't even touched anything business-wise when starting this business because it's so important to work on these things. Okay. So a couple questions I want you to ask yourself for your why is, what is the business? Just basic. Not like a super detailed plan, like 2 sentences. Like, what is the business, okay? Where did you get the inspiration from for this business? Hey, Monique. Where did you get the inspiration for your business? How did you learn what you're trying to do or sell? Super important. Like, do you need to go to school for this or you just want to do it? Or are you already good at it? Because at this point, this is where if I was talking to somebody like, hey, Cook, I want to open up, I want to do hair. And then if we're in their why, and I'm like, okay, what school did you go to do hair? And they're like, I did. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait. You might want to get that. You can't be out here permanent folk hair. You can't be out permanent folk hair without no license, okay? And then a couple of questions around your purpose is, are you doing this brand for someone? Are you doing this brand for legacy? Are you doing this brand for somebody in your family? Also, I go culturally based. Are you doing this brand for your culture, for your race? Is this for, if you're a Indian man, is this business for Indian people? Why is the business existing? What mission or charity is your business going to give back to? Super important. So the second thing to do in order to start a business after personal development is finding your purpose or your why. I'm going to leave the floor open in case somebody has some questions. And then we're going to get on to number 3. And make sure if you are trying to start the business or you already have the business, you go back and make sure you did these things. With me rebranding people a lot, I find that there are a lot of holes and they didn't figure these things out. So then if you're at the point where you're like, hey, I want press, I want PR, I want this, I want that, and you don't have your purpose of your business, it's really hard to get on TV, right? Okay. So I'm gonna just check. April, what's up, Shotty? All right, y'all. So now y'all know it was acting up last time. Let me just make sure my stuff work. Okay. Okay. It's cracking. All right, y'all. We are moving on to number 3. Are y'all ready for number 3? Are y'all ready? Good. Good. Hey, Miss Thomas. Hey. All right, y'all. Number 3 is we are going to nail your services and products that you're going to be selling. So you decided you want this business, right? You're like, okay, I want this gym. I want to be a fitness instructor. I want to have me a personal training business, whatever the case may be. Let me start working on myself. Let me get fit. Let me take care of myself. Then after that, let me get rid of the things that I don't in my personality that would not work well with my business. Let me get rid of my thought process. Let me get rid of this, that, and the third. Cool, you all cracking. And then you're like, okay, let me write down my purpose and my why for this business. What we doing? Okay, cool. Next thing you're gonna do, let's just say you're opening a gym. Let's say you're a fitness instructor. You want like a small boutique fitness gym or something, right? We're at this stage, they don't have to be permanent, but we need to write down what would this business sell. What are the services and the products? People do this part so late on. I recommend that you should be able to pull out 10 streams of selling products or services from this one business. So if you're going to do fitness, if you're going to be a fitness instructor or a private personal trainer, you could sell one-on-one coaching. You could sell group mentorships. You could sell apparel, number 3. You could sell virtual services, virtual privates. You could sell products. You could get on like Temu or Shein and get like some super, super cheap new like workout stuff. Like they got hip stuff. They got all types of stuff. You could sell those products. You could train other personal people who want to be personal trainers. You could teach them how to. That's a stream of income for you to now become an instructor. You could sell courses, pre-shot like 10 days to a bigger booty, 15 days to flatter challenges or courses. 7. 8, if you have a fitness space, you can rent out your space. Stream number 8. Number 9, you could sell, probably most people who are in fitness are into mental health. So you could have some type of mental health product or event that you throw or that you're throwing at your space, or you just throw some type of mental clarity event, because a lot of people that are struggling with weight loss sometimes they have a lot going on. And number 10, you could sell an ebook. You got digital products. 10. So if you have a business and you want me to brainstorm with you, y'all know I offer brainstorm calls, and we could come up with your 10 on like a call like that if you're not, fully into the mentorship program. So the third thing you're going to do is you're going to come up with your products and your services for your business. And remember, they don't have to be permanent. They just need to be what you think you're going to sell. Because by the time we get down the line and you start getting into finances and you start to do some of the stuff you think you want to do, you be like, I don't want to do that no more. But you need to at least come up on 10 so you can scale down. And I like to tell my clients to stop at 10. I'm not trying to stop nobody's dreams, but when you get to selling too much stuff, you confuse your customer. A confused customer is a non-purchasing customer. So if it's past 10 things that you want to sell, I'll usually advise my customer to think about doing that next year. So if you're telling me you want to do 10 products for 2024, then how about that 11 through 15 we launch in 2025, so that you can get your customer base used to these 10. Let them spend money on this. You ever got on a website, like even if you was choosing candles, if you like candles like me, and it's like 19 cents you want, and then you end up getting off because you couldn't choose. But if you were selling candles and you only had like 5 or 6 signature scents, you would make way more sales. Way more. Because confused people buy nothing. I had to learn that the hard way. So with me, I scaled down a lot of things in my business because if you can't choose, then you ain't getting nothing. So I'm over here thinking if I offer more, they're gonna spend more. No, if you offer more, they're gonna get off your website. And go ahead, especially if you don't have no live chat. Live chat on a website is like super awesome. It brings in a lot of sales because people like to right then and there. You don't do the same with email because then they have to come off your site. They eating spaghetti in the bed by now. Okay. All right, y'all. So number 3. Oh, we're 15 minutes in. Woo. All right, y'all. Look at me. I just can't stay still. I like to move around. It's the dancer in me. Okay, it's the dancer in me. All right, y'all. Any questions about that? I give it 30 seconds if you have any questions about choosing your services. And then this makes you super niche down. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you be selling a lot, don't you? Girl, you're selling spaghetti plates. You selling guitars. You're selling cornbread muffins. You're selling tombstones. You're selling curtains. You can't sell all that. I said can't. You can't sell all that. Not from the same brand, at least. Now, you want to have one brand to sell the cornbread and spaghetti. That's fine. But you're not about to sell that cornbread and spaghetti and then you teaching dance and fitness on Wednesdays. Come get serious. No, for real. Like, no, y'all, no, for real. Because y'all be, I ain't going to say nothing. I can't say people be blowing me because I'm here to help. I'm here to help, okay? All right, y'all. We are going to move on to number 4. This is the 4th thing you need to do in order to start your business the proper way. In order. It's the cornbread and guitars for me, Leah. That's what I'm saying. And y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all could tag a few people right now that's selling cornbread and guitars. You got to pick, baby, because the brand, I'm not going to be able to brand that. I actually probably could brand guitars and cornbread if you give me enough time, but I don't want to. Go get somebody else to do it. Okay. So moving on to number 4. The 4th thing you have to, as in this list is not move aroundable. I highly suggest my list in order. Is you want to resource the prices for the things you want to sell and where you're going to source them from. Number 4. If everything you're doing is service-based, then at this point, you will begin to price the price that you think you want to sell your services for. If you are a product-based business, if you are selling bundles, you selling hair, this is when you're going to start sourcing. Where you going to get them vendors for? How much for the deep curly? How much for the straight? How much do you want to sell? How much is it going to cost you to? And you don't have to do I ain't telling you to get deep in your math bag, baby, because I ain't getting deep in mine. All I want is a piece of paper that say product, sourcing, which is where you're getting it from, and how much it costs, and how much you're going to sell it for. That's it. Simple. Do it on a Google sheet with the columns. Don't do too much. I didn't tell you to do that and then budget. And we're going to let God figure out that budget, okay? We're going to let God figure out that budget because we are not, it's the tombstone. Crystal, you going to deal with me every night. Okay, April. Into the photography. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I can get you right with them packages. You hear me? Because we need to price the stuff accordingly. And my business model is I like to start stuff low, get a lot of testimonials, get very popular in the field, and then I go ahead and flip the price up on y'all hoes. That's how you do it. That's how I do it. Okay, y'all. So, if number 4 is clear and no one has any questions, then I'll be moving on to number 5. No questions about no guitars and no cornbread. I can't. I simply can't help y'all. All right, y'all ready? All right, y'all. Number 5. You're going to investigate any licensing needed for your company. That's right. This is the part where you pause and say, if I want to do X, Y, and Z, what type of licensing does the business need, or what type of license do I need as the person providing the service? If you're going to decide that you're going to have one of those businesses with inflatables that you like bring out to like kids events, when they play in the tent and everything like that, do you need a license to be out there blowing it up, or no? You can just do that off GP. If you're going to decide that you want to be a chef, is there a license that you need, or do you need to go to culinary school, or do you just need to pass some type of food and safety class? Whatever certifications or licensing you need, this is a step to look it up. Don't look it up later when you get sued. Don't look it up later. That's number 5. Don't look it up later. Okay? Hey, Crystal. Number 5, investigate licensing or certificates for whatever business you want to try to do. If you're not sure, all you do is go to Google, or you can ask somebody like me, what do I need to do this type of business? But Google is your friend. Google will tell you. Google will probably show you some schools you can grab it from. This, that, and the third. In and out. Simple. Y'all got me? All right, y'all. Moving on to number 6. Investigate insurance for your business. Investigate insurance. I'm going to plug this up. Pip. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Don't want the phone to die, then y'all will be over blue at me. Okay. Investigate the insurance. So if you are deciding that you're going to sell soap, you need to find out what insurance you need in case somebody say you gave them a little itch, a little scratch. Okay? And they trying to sue you. Find out what you're going to need. Okay? Don't skip this. This is early. Now you see about this time, some of these businesses that you thought you want to do, that when the insurance is about $269 a month, maybe I don't want to do this one no more. Okay, so the reason I created the list and the order to do the business is because most people don't do this stuff until after they done had a launch. People that had a grand opening and some more shit, now they trying to figure out what licenses and insurance they needed. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do it now, so we can change. If we need to, we need to pivot. If we need to pivot, we're going to pivot right now. And that's on me. Because, baby, let me look something up. Let me look something up. Yeah, that eczema real. You play around trying to make that soap in your kitchen and you ain't had them gloves. You better see. Take a gander at the insurance that you need. Okay? Everything don't go down there. That's what I'm saying. You got to be. Yeah, I could put in a few lawsuits because I know some people that got some brands that they ain't got no insurance. So if times ever get hard for me, y'all can catch me on Judge Mathis. Because I'm gonna file a claim. A civil suit, matter of fact. That's what I'm gonna file. Okay? So number 6 is investigate insurance for the company. I'll recap up to 6 and then we'll jump into 7. Number 1 is to work on personal development, because if you are not personally developed, your business won't be either. Number 2, figure out your why and purpose for your business, because if you don't have anything to stand on, your business will fall, probably. And I'm not joking about that. Number 3, decide on the services and products that you are going to offer and also niche down at this step. I'm probably going to post my niche guide in this group for y'all free. Later in a couple days. Numby. Lord Jesus, what grammar school did I go to? Number 4, research product prices and where you're going to source it from. Okay. Number 5, investigate licensing and certificates and schooling and education or whatever else you need to run a business of this sort. And number 6, you're going to investigate whatever insurance you need to run a company of this sort. Before I move into number 7, I just want to make sure everybody is tapped in. Does anybody have a question? Do you like this information? Can you drop me an emoji? Can you drop me something so I know that y'all rocking with me, or y'all don't like this shit and I should go to sleep? Y'all, somebody give me something. Yeah, Leah. And we will move on to number 7. Great. That's what I like to hear. I appreciate that, Leah. Help a pimp out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. All right, y'all. So we are going to move on to number 7. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Leah. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Thomas. I love it. This what I need. This is what a player needs. Okay. So moving on to number 7. This is when you will begin to think about your business name. Right here. At this step right here. I think I'm going to open a coffee shop and I'm going to call it Black Smoke. I don't know. Black Bean. Who knows? This is a step where you're going to think about the names that you want to do. You're going to brainstorm them. You're going to play with them. I don't like to help my mentees come up with names that other people could come up with. I want you guys to come up with names that no one else has. I don't want the name to be too far off from what you're doing. And I want the name to be simply you. I want the name to be something that you're proud of. Nothing too ratchet. Nothing too ratchet, y'all. Okay. This is where you create the business name. You think about it, brainstorm it. Right? When you're writing out names that you like, you're supposed to just brainstorm, dump them all on the page. Write down your favorite color. Write down your horoscope. Write down your grandmother's name. Write down business names that you've seen like this, and then cross it off the list so that you don't use anything like this. Okay? This is where you're going to brainstorm. Make sure that the business name aligns with the business. I don't care if you want to mix your street name, with your son's middle name. They're not gonna know that you're running a flower shop, and the name is I don't know. I ain't gonna even say nothing too wild because I get wild. But just make sure that the business name, run that name past like a few of your friends and family, the ones that's gonna tell you the truth. How about you just run the name in the business group? Let me tell you, cause I can't be playing with y'all. I can't play. Okay. Now we're gonna move on. Number 8. Next step in start a business. You're going to check. Actually, I'll move this in with number 7 with the name. You need to check to make sure the name is legally available. Okay? So when you was making that name, give yourself about 3 that you really like. And now you're going to make sure that the name is available. It's not trademarked. It's not copyrighted. Now, you could do this through a legal agent, a registered agent. You can find a registered agent to really go deep. You can also look these things up on USPTO.com. USPTO. You can look it up on the USPTO website if it's trademarked. You would do a basic search when you get on that screen, and you would look up the name. It'll tell you if anybody has a trademark or not. Okay? The very important step. Totally separate step. Well, not totally separate step, but brainstorming it and then coming up with it. Okay? So, that's super important. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Put that on screen. Period. Okay? Y'all with me? Because I'm with y'all. Okay? Number 9. Or number 8. Because I spoiled that in with 7. Number 8. You're going to create your motto or tagline for your business. So if your business is Brittany's Bouquets, the tagline could be, so my dad been crazy, so did so much stuff backwards. I'm thankful for the stuff I have to. Good. That's great. So now you can back up and then fix some and then keep going. And like I said, my true list is like a 40-piecer. This checklist goes to my mentees. So if you want to get in my mentorship, remember it's only $397 right now, usually $1,200. So jump in. The link is on my bio. I got a new mentor today, and I got a new mentee yesterday. And if I'm your mentor, I'm going to give you the gems. Baby, I'm going to give them to you. Because look what I give out for free. So imagine what I save for the people that, something. Okay? So the tagline. So if you don't know what a tagline is, it's 3 to 5 words that eloquently describe your business, and they can give more depth than the name. So Nike's tagline is just do it. Cookie's Dance Den tagline is the ultimate women's playground. So you want to create your motto or slogan right at this point. So again, if you're going to be Brittany's Bouquets, it could be flowers that last a lifetime. Something like that. Tagline gives a good enough description so that if you have an unusual business name, this tagline will make people know what it is about. Don't make the tagline and the business unusual. Because then what we doing? Because then people not going to know what's going on. Okay? We don't want to do that. Okay? Y'all ready? Two cameras, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're going to move on to, let's see, I'm going to give y'all number nine. Number nine. Yes, 9, 7, 8. Yes, we wanted to 9. Okay, so number 9, you're going to file your business. You're going to file your business for the business entity it is. It could be an LLC. It could be an S Corp. You can Google the differences in all of those. Quick Google search. Choose the one that you want to do. And then you want to file it. This is going to belong to you. I get the